Yo! What's up? It's your boy KSI, and I'm here by myself.
A couple of weeks ago, Grand Theft Auto 6 suffered one of the biggest gaming leaks ever, in which 90 plus pre-alpha gameplay development videos leaked online, and a couple of weeks later, now, things have slowed down quite a bit. Obviously, conversation continues in regards to these leaks, but much of the material has been removed online by Take-Two Interactive, the parent company of Rockstar Games, and now much of the gaming community is just waiting to see if we see something official in regards to GTA 6 before 2022 ends. It is worth mentioning that Take-Two Interactive has an investor call scheduled for November 7th, and typically, based on history, Rockstar Games likes to have these big reveals before those investor calls. So late October, early November is something to keep your eyes on. But right now, there is some drama in regards to Grand Theft Auto 6 involving one of the actors that portrayed one of the main characters of Grand Theft Auto 5. That, of course, is Stephen Ogg, who is known for his portrayal of Trevor Phillips. In the years since Grand Theft Auto 5's release, which of course was September 2013, Ogg has gone on to have a number of roles. Infamously, he was a main character in The Walking Dead. I believe he played Mitch. He's also had a couple of other smaller appearances in HBO's Westworld, as well as AMC's Better Call Saul, TNT's Snowpiercer series, and a number of other smaller productions. He's also set to star in Emancipation, a big-time Apple movie, maybe Oscar bait. It stars Will Smith, and it actually looks very, very good. I do bring up Stephen Ogg's resume for a reason, because before Grand Theft Auto 5's release in 2013, the only known appearance that he was in a production was, I think, Law & Order. He played a character on one of the shows, and then a bunch of other smaller appearances. That's just how Rockstar Games goes about their choosing of protagonists in their video games. They like to find unknown actors, as they don't like to deal with, let's just say, Hollywood personalities. That was one reason why they stopped doing that after they had Ray Liotta in GTA Vice City. They just didn't like all of the drama with it. And actually, I personally myself prefer that they find these unknown actors, as you can just notice some of these Hollywood actors, their voices, and when you have somebody that you don't know, it feels a little bit different. It feels a little bit more authentic, and you can get a little bit more immersed. Maybe that's just me, but it also is interesting to note that Ned Luke also appeared in a bunch of Law & Order episodes before he ended up becoming Michael DeSanta in Grand Theft Auto 5. So maybe Rockstar Games, their casting team, have a thing with Law & Order. But regardless of that, Stephen Ogg was not known. That's just what I'm trying to say. Grand Theft Auto 5, of course, was his big breakout, and many people know him as Trevor Phillips. Many people still call him Trevor Phillips to this day. And honestly, if you have seen his appearances in The Walking Dead, Westworld, and Better Call Saul, I would honestly argue that his characters are still very much kind of like Trevor, just a little different, I guess. But the recent drama involving Stephen Ogg began with a Cameo request from YouTuber Hugo1. So if you don't know what Cameo is, it's pretty much a place where you can request things from actors. They'll make like custom videos, you can have a custom call and stuff. Very, very pricey, but to book one personalized video with Stephen Ogg, it costs around $130. Just to message him at $6, and a live video call would be $390. And other Grand Theft Auto actors such as Ned Luke and Sean Fantano, they also have their own pages all about the same amount. But those two, the other ones, are very on point with the requests. It seems like they very much get into what people want them to say. While Stephen Ogg's a little different, if you actually go through some of these videos, he often just rants about random stuff, but I mean, to be fair, people seem happy with this, although that kind of changed recently with some of the requests made, which involved mentions of Trevor. And as Hugo1 brings up, the first video he did was actually just a Grand Theft Auto 5 request. He brought up some in-universe Grand Theft Auto 5 stuff, said, hey, I want you to react acting like you're Trevor, and Stephen Ogg reacted a little weirdly. He did the request, but he mentioned this at one point during the Cameo.
Stephen Ogg here. Trevor, I guess? You might know me as the cartoon, because it's a cartoon and I'm real life, see, flesh.
Now, as you notice, and as Hugo1 even brings up in his own video about this, he sounds a little bit annoyed. He refers to Trevor Phillips as a cartoon character, and the thing is, this hasn't always been the